Well, what's going on, guys? China Rider NC here. You can hear how different that exhaust note is on this bike now. Due to that K&N air filter I did. No, guys, I don't do a whole lot of dirt riding, so it's not like I'm destroying my motor from the inside out, guys. But yeah, this little bike is killing it, y'all. Doing fantastic. Like, this power loss going up this pretty steep hill really isn't even that significant. Yeah, I guess today's video, though, I wanted to go and ride out. Oh my goodness, no gloves again. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all are absolutely gonna kill me. This is like 3 times in a row. I'm a bad example. Sorry. But yeah, let's talk about something. I wanted to talk about why a Chinese dual sport, or just a Chinese CG clone for those CSC bikes out there, like the SG250 and stuff, they are about how those kind of bikes, that CG style motor, and just China bikes in general, they have come so far, y'all. They have come so far. About how they can make an excellent first motorcycle. That's what I wanted to talk about. And it's absolutely crazy because you've got all these people that are so fed up. They're angry that people are out here having fun for this kind of money. I saw a meme the other day. I'll try and find it. It said, you can't just buy a China bike, or you can't just buy a Hawk. I spent $5,000 on my CRF 230L. And the guy over there was like, haha, $1,400 Hawk goes brap. That was an awesome meme. I'll see if I can find it. Somebody in one of the Facebook groups posted that. But yeah, incredible bike, y'all. Like I said, I paid $1,290 for this thing. I've done some upgrades. The cluster's not stock, headlights not stock, carbs not stock, just little things like that. I don't have the stock sprockets on, but this is all stuff that I've learned how to do since mounting a motorcycle. This is my first motorcycle, and it has most definitely made me a whole lot better rider. Look at me not wearing gloves saying that, but I do believe it. It's just a really good time, y'all. This bike is awesome. I trust it. It's the most reliable under $2,000 bike you can buy. Because you're going to be buying a used Jap bike where they tell you the only thing it needs is the carb cleaned. See me do my thing here, carb cleaned. These people are looking at me funny. Look at my mouth. I've got a mask on my helmet. Put it on there as a joke. But yeah, they're going to tell you the bike needs a carb cleaning if you're getting it for under $2,000. and it's a whole lot more than a carb cleaning. But yeah, stuff like this on this bike, I'll tell you. Let's go over some bullet points as to why this bike is an incredible first bike. It's light. People are going to say, oh, the bike's too heavy. Well, I'm sorry that this bike is 40 pounds heavier than your souped up dirt bike. But motorcycles are heavy. Let's face it, motorcycles are heavy. This is a motorcycle. This is a dual sport, not just a dirt bike. And and I mean, the integrity's there. I mean, look, I'm riding this thing very nimbly. It's just a comfy little cruiser. It's nowhere near too heavy for me. I didn't have no gears left. It's not like the bike's too heavy. It does fine. You can see the video of me of me dropping this thing. I pick it right up and go. And look at me, I'm on a back road doing 55, just cruising. I mean, I still got throttle left. It's just, yeah. Incredible first bike. Lightweight, able to do what you want to do. The first rider generally does not know what they want. Do you want a bike that's better for the street? Do you want a bike do you want to go straight into dirt biking? Do you want a supermoto? Do you want a street bike? You don't really know. This bike is such a great starter point. And let's talk about resale value for a second. All the China bike haters are going to say, oh, you never do it. You won't be able to find parts for it. And we'll get to that here in a second. Because that's my favorite thing about this bike, is proving people wrong with it. yeah, let's go ahead and start with a couple things. Resale value. I paid $1,280 for this bike. I probably got another $150 in upgrades. I've probably got, I know I have $125 in the title. So let's say $300 on top. I know it's not right, but let's just say $300 on top. And let's go back and figure in the bike. That means I'm in this bike for around $1,600 all in. Title, tags, everything. And I got a brand new bike that I've done put near 2,000 miles on, and she's going strong. And longevity, I just talked about reliability a little bit ago. I mean, look at Moto Cheese Buddy's Magician hitting 10,000 miles. I mean, that's awesome. Look at Patrick Choi. Patrick Choi with the Choi family out doing the Trans-American Trails on a China bike. They're doing it on a Hawk. For those that don't know, a Hawk is very similar to my TBR7. It's just my TBR7 is a little bit more street friendly, I guess you could say, than the Hawk, but everybody does the same upgrades. It's just a CG229. This bike isn't a 250, but look at every other bike. It's not really the true displacement that they advertise it as. Yeah, look at me, y'all. I'm motorcycling, I'm not scooting. But yeah, parts availability, that's something we gotta talk about. Whenever I first got this bike, there's a video on my channel from forever ago where I had just done my first valve lash adjustment. Woohoo, exciting. I didn't tighten my lock nut back down enough and on the stud. And whenever I didn't tighten my lock nut down enough, my exhaust stud came out. No, it was my intake stud. Yeah, my intake stud came out on the valve, and yeah, it came loose. And I was worried. I was like, oh goodness, I think I might have bent a valve or something. Well, on the good side, I didn't bend a valve, but I found out that if I did bend a valve, a replacement head with your valves and springs and everything you need is, you ready for this? About $38. You need a new clutch? If you were to ever need a new clutch on these bikes, you're looking at, what was that number again? A new clutch for these bikes runs about, I believe I saw the assembly for like $35. But I mean, you can buy plates and whatnot for less. But yeah, that's the thing. Parts about these bikes are actually very, very available. People talk about not being able to find stuff. Now let's talk about why people have that idea. I understand it. Almost everybody's bought a 49cc pocket rocket from China before that's using a crappy $4 carburetor that won't run, and it's generally because of that $4 carburetor. But oof, look out the way of these birds. That was close. But yeah, they're using a $4 carburetor, float sticks, not getting enough gas, the carburetor's jetted way too lean. I mean, goodness, so much to list. Yeah, it's just something else you gotta think about. Yeah, but yeah, that's generally the reason why China motors don't run. You got a four-wheeler that's not running, that's a Chinese four-wheeler, check your carburetor. You got a dirt bike that's not running, that's a Chinese dirt bike, check your carburetor. You got a Chinese dual sport that's not running, check your carburetor, check your valves, whatever. I mean, it's also simple work that's generally almost always free. I mean, rejetting your carburetor costs what, $8? If that. If you're patient, you can get 20 jets in the mail for $15. But yeah, I mean, just look at me. I'm out here having a great time dual sporting. Not really dual sporting, I'm road riding, but still. It's the best money I've ever spent. Me being a first-time bike owner with this bike, it's been phenomenal. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I have people at the gas pump all the time try to buy the thing from me because they've never seen one. They never seen one in person. They might have seen the Bikes and Beards Amazon torture test, but she absolutely ran that bike through the rocks. I mean, yeah, let's talk about that for a second. Yeah, it shined some light on China bikes, but it was also unrealistic, that torture test, and yeah, I just feel like the bike didn't get the respect that it deserved because, it did keep up. These are low displacement bikes. They're not supposed to be powerhouses, just like me and Dustin were talking about. They're farm bikes. That's what they're used for primarily in China, primarily in India. People use these things all the time because they're low maintenance bikes that you ride them forever and sell them for close to what you paid for them eventually, and they're gone. I mean, it's crazy. Look at this bike and think that double the price of a 50cc scooter brand new, you've got a motorcycle that's highway legal. It's just crazy. So yeah, there's just a lot of factors that go into things, and I love this little guy. No wave. What a guy. But yeah, these are the back roads of Trinity, North Carolina. I might be in Thomasville now, I'm not sure. Just in case y'all didn't know where I was. Yeah, if all these people think I'm crazy for wearing this mask, I'm gonna keep it on for a little bit. I'm gonna keep it on, because why not? But yeah, I think this bike's a great buy for a first time bike owner. And it's gonna take a whole lot of convincing for me to not believe it. I mean, goodness, people are angry that you gotta uncrate this thing, that you can't just go to a dealer and pay the same price as online for one. You've gotta prep it. You gotta prep it, you gotta tune it, you gotta work on it, you gotta get it ready. I mean, these bikes come with the 88 main jet, or at least mine did. Most all of them do now. It's just, I guess it's by batches. I've heard the older hogs came with a 98, but now they're 88, and I guess that's just for emissions. Smell something burning. The thing is not coming from my bike. But yeah, it looks like I might be getting caught in a storm if I don't get back. But yeah, I mean, I've got a 120 main jet in here now. I got a K&N air filter, pod filter, did the airbox delete, 17 tooth front sprocket, 46 tooth rear. 46 tooth rear actually came stock on my bike. That just shows how the TBR7 is more ideal for the road versus the Hawk. But I mean, sprockets are changeable. Can't let that influence the decision. They're both phenomenal bikes. For the money, oh yeah, they're phenomenal. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to beat if that's rain. I don't know if it's gonna be or not. But yep, I guess that's all we're talking about today. Everything's been good with me. I'm actually starting a new job again, working back at Gilbarco Veeder-Root. I used to work there a few years ago, and they ended up reaching out to me saying they needed a quality tech for the gas pump. So figured, why not go take it for a little bit, get a place for me and my fiance. So yeah. But guys, it's always great. Always have a great time speaking with y'all. And if y'all have any questions about anything, or need a little push to get you into buying the China bike, just let me know, and I'll get you there. I'll let you know what you need to know. Like I said, I've learned a lot about this bike in the past bit, and I've learned a lot about these CG push rod motors. And yeah, I'm all for it. Had people teach me, and now it's time for me to teach people. So alright guys, well, hopefully everybody's having a great week, and I'll see you soon.